Yes, the president of the national platform, our President Kyagulanyi Ssentamu Robert, akoze kibayita surprise visit Mulago era nga otwogera ku ssaawa eno ali ku Mulago hospital agenze kucekinga ku muredi Muhammad Ssegirinya. Mujjukire nti Muhammad Ssegirinya embeera gy'alimu mbi nnyo era nga takeese tasulewo kyekiri ku mimwa gy'abantu abasinga. Amawulire ge twali tufuna eggulo okuva mu ddwaliro gadde galaga omusajja tali mu mbeera nnungi era tugezeeko okubeera nti tukola kyonna ekisoboka okulaba nti nno ayimbulwa, akyali under detention however much ate ali mu ddwaliro. So our president Kyagulanyi Ssentamu Robert aka Bobiwine wamu n'abakulembeze ba NUP ab'enjawulo nga balengera Joel Ssenyonyi, David Sulungo ya regional secretary wamu ne chairman Nyanzi n'abalala nga balengera bakoze kibayita surprise visit nga bakulembeddwamu president waffe Kyagulanyi Ssentamu Robert. This is a surprise visit era buli kimu ogenda kuba okifuna bulungi live. Choino kola making sure nti otegeeza muno the president has made a surprise visit to check on comrade Ssegirinya Muhammad. Mujjukire Ssegirinya Muhammad yazi kugamba yavunda dda ebigere n'ebitundu bye eby'omubiri ebyenjawulo bibadde bitandise okubeera nga bizimba, kwegamba embeera gy'alimu ye mbi nnyo tasobola kwogera nga wenayoge nga bwompulira njogera Ssegirinya takisobola. So president waffe yoyo nga w'omulengera wamu n'abakulembeze ab'enjawulo akoze kye bayita surprise visit. So that is what is currently happening. Era nga actually agenda kubeera ayogerako erife atutegeeze ki ate kyagenda okubeera nga afunayo mu ndeeyo. Buli kimu ogenda kifuna live, ekyolina okumanya buli kimu ogenda kifuna live. Kati nga bw'omanyi bya surprise visit bibeerako byakwetegeka. Embeera gy'agenda okumusangamu nga buli kimu we kibadde, they don't have enough time to make any changes. Kyolaba nga kiba kirungi abantu n'obagwako nga tewali n'omu ategedde nti ogenda kujja. You understand? Nga tewali n'omu ategedde nti oba department eddwaliro etegeddeko nti omukulembeze agenda kujja. So kino president kyakoze oba kyali mukola ku ssaawa eno kikolwa kirungi nnyo era buli kimu nga obadde okiwulira, buli kimu nga obadde okiraba, I believe now ogenda kufunira ddala ekifaananyi kirungi. Naye nga above all tugezeeko okulwanira comrade waffe Muhammad Ssegirinya embeera gy'alimu sinungi n'omulundi n'ogumu. President yuyo nga omulaba nga nkugambye nti alina abakulembeze aba NUP ab'enjawulo agenda kubeera nga nkugambye nti akoze surprise visit ku Mulago era nga ali mu checkinga ku Honorable Ssegirinya Muhammad ali mu kugwawo otwogerera ku ssaawa eno era nga tulina okumusabira, tulina omulwanirira. So there we go, let me give you audio.
Tuli mu ddwaliro munda buuze no ku 6B. Tuli mu ddwaliro munda buuza ku 6B.
So why did you use the lift?
Not stumbling.
Singa yalangiridde nti agenda kucekinga Honorable Ssegirinya mukimanyi bulungi tebandimukkiriza, bandi mu bulokinze. Wandirabye amagye, wandirabye abapoliisi, wandirabye abamilitale, wandirabye obwa LD, wandirabye buli kika kyakwerinda abali mu leeya, abali mu uniform, bonna nga basazeeko eddwaliro. N'olw'ensonga nti abaguddeko bugwi tebamwetegekedde, there is no time for them to mobilize all that useless forces ezitera okubeera nga zimu trailing everywhere. Of course abeerako ne ba private balinga wona agamba ba spies abatera omutambulirako, naye era baba tebasobola kumanya wawadda nga takommunicatinze ku ssaawa zino abaguddeko bugwi. Njagala wetegereze bulungi buli kimu ekigenda maaso, nkugambye buli kimu ogenda kifuna live.
How are you, Afande? Good evening. Good evening, sir. We are breathing out. We took the stairs.
Thank you. You're most welcome.
Thank you.
Please, inside the ambulance, we have the other minister for internal affairs.
That one.
However, we kindly request the justice. You move in, you will talk to the officer in charge.
No problem.
Media.
Joe.
Yes, kati nga bw'obiraba of course bagezaako okulemesa media ebeere nga tesobola kutuukayo.
Listen, I want to speak. Yo, you want to speak to me? That's the answer. So that is my so right now, Honorable just request that we wait for him to come out and then we get him until when we all get done.
Afande, just the one.
So, many people
Wanja. 6B. Yes.
You can leave whatever you want.
Where is the Munda one? Manya bisa kufuna nga bakugamba
Yes, for those who just joined us, if I'm to maybe do a simple, brief explanation of what's going on, the President of the National Platform, actually the President of the Republic of Uganda, the one who interested to lead us, our President Kyagulanyi Ssentamu Robert, aka Bobiwine, just made a surprise visit to Mulago Hospital to check on Comrade, actually Honorable Ssegirinya Muhammad, who is actually having a rotting foot, is having complications everywhere. Actually, his state is worrying. Is in a very worrying state. He was kidnapped immediately after having been given bail, and then he was tortured. He was done all sorts of manner of inhuman acts of terror in the quest to press him, testify that His Excellency Kyagulanyi Ssentamu, our president, was part of the Bijambia massacre that previously happened in the Greater Massacre region. So the reason as to why he's in the state he's in right now is as a reason of him actually refusing to implicate our president Kyagulanyi Ssentamu, to come out live on camera to testify that His Excellency Kyagulanyi Ssentamu is behind the Bijambia massacre in Massacre. So it's such a shame for a regime to act in such a manner. But again, it's not worrying, and it's not actually we are not shocked. This has been the way the regime has been conducting its business when it comes to opposition MPs, opposition candidates. So the president just made a surprise visit, and guess what? The president is going to explain to you each and everything, because this has been a surprise visit, and there is no way they are going to mobilize the UPDF, the police, the LDU, and all the security apparatuses that always trail our president wherever he goes. It has been a surprise visit, and guess what? You are going to get each and every detail of the situation of Comrade Ssegirinya Muhammad. But what I can say to you, let us keep praying for Ssegirinya, as well as let us fight for him, just like the way he used to fight for us before he was put in prison. So that is the update. Join Kola sharing a message. Nyiga share button. No making sure kati you are going to get information. Okay, let me give this audio.
Following Ghetto TV, they are allowing shifts. Council, briefly, what is happening and how is the situation there?
Basically, Honorable Ssegirinya tali bulungi, mutuuseeko butereevu, mulaba enzisambi generally tali ku oxygen.
Yes, aside, sorry. Yeah, Council Abdallah Chwanaka, Mubaka, from there.
Honorable Ssegirinya mutuuseeko era mulabi. Embeera gy'alimu yeraliikiriza, kubanga assa bubi, tali ku oxygen. Mulabi ekifuba kino kyonna kyenyinya engeri gyassamu, alinga obukyukuba yenna actually assa bubi. Kyekisinza okumpaliga, naye bwenjogezeko naye okugambo ebitonotono, amwambye nti okuggyako okumukebera n'okumutesitinga tafuna bujjanjabi buddwaliro ekyanga bamuleeta, era bw'obadde batekebera bukebezi takyasobola kwetambuza kwetwala manju, takyasobola kwenaaza wadde okweyambaza olugoye lwonna. Bamuyamba buyambi era nga bamuyamba mu basirikale. ye complaint gyensinzeewo era ng'agamba nti okujjako ng'avudde wano kubanga tafunanga obujjanjabi bwonna. So ngezezaako okwogera ne Nansi bayita Harriet aŋŋambye nina kulinda mpaka dokita we bwanajja enkya ku makya annyonnyonnyole ekituufu ekiri ku Ssegirinya kubanga ye tasobola kwogerera musawo biki byajjanjaba naye nga twetaaga muganda waffe twongere mu ssaala kubanga embeera gy'alimu gyendabye si nnungi si ya mulembe naye batugambye ye kennyini aŋŋambye nti bamuggyako tesiti waluna wali n'ekyokugamba nti wadde panado okumufuna tamufunangako wano. Ebyo ebigambo byaŋŋambye nga n'abasirikale bwe bali aba prisons okuva bwe bamuleeta okuva mu prisons. That was last Friday. Mu prison mpaka kati ekyaŋŋambye.
So bwekiba nti bamujjanjaba nsonga ki yamuleesa?
Ekisinga obukulu mu byonna nti embeera ye si nnungi era abasawo bamakshon be bamala konfaminga nti tebakyasobola gihambulinga. Yaliko ku oxygen bamuggyako naye enzisa gyali mu kusaamu si nnungi naye yennyini aŋŋambye nti ekiro yabadde afude kubanga oxygen yabuze enomalizinzi naye yabadde ayagala oxygen nga oxygen taliyo. So katulabe engeri gyetusobola okwogerako n'abasawo batunyonyole ate tulabe buyambi ki bwetusobola okucommunicating eri abakulu kubanga bamuwa honorable kubanga kigenda kubeera kibi nnyo nga honorable ono afiiridde wali mutwaliro ino olw'okubamufunze bwekitolo ki
tewaliko wa Luganda lwe yenna aliwo
taliyo teri wa Luganda lwe yenna aliyo n'abasirikale abali mu uniform eza prisons.
Embeera gisanzwe otya mu kuyingira okutuuka ogenda okumulaba?
Nga shadow minister wa internal affairs sisanze mu buzibu bwonna kubanga nze abasirikale bamanyi bulungi nibagamba nti bona tukumanyi bulungi era nenyigira sibaddeewo na resistance yonna kubanga mwami babashaidi yabacoordinatinga abantu abamu balina okuba nga bayita obulisi so mufunze ekityoki.
So okugeza mu room alimu n'abasirikale nga bameka?
Babiri.
Abasirikale babiri. So public wagigamba ki about his life?
Twongere okusabira Honorable Ssegirinya. Embeera gy'alimu nga bwembagambye nti si nnungi nti mu nkola eya bulijjo twandibadde tusooka kulwana kutaasa bulamu bwa Honorable Member wa Parliament. Ebirala bwegiba gya misango ebazza ne bijja nga secondary naye ngaekituufu ekiriwo kati kukoowoola gavumenti nakugamba kuwuli omu asobola okubanga obujjanjabi obwetagisa bwonna babumuwa naye nkugambye mu kalumu ntuuseemu sigamba nti ali ku ccupa naye munafu okussa sabubi asisa ekifuba kisituka kyenkana kyonna omutima gulinga ogwagala okubuukamu obukuusi.
Briefly in English, how is the life and the progress about the life of Hon Ssegirinya?
I have personally visited him and witnessed his health condition. Of course, it is not good at all. His breathing situation, the way he's breathing, it is very terrible, it is very bad. Though he's not on life support, but the situation is abnormal. Even when you reach immediately on him, you can easily notice that the way he's breathing is not good. I have talked to him and he has said that last night he almost collapsed because there was a need for oxygen and oxygen was not available. And he has equally told me that ever since he was admitted here, he has never been administered on any medicine. No medicine has ever been administered on him, save for some checkups which are made on him, tests here and there which are made, but he cannot even afford to take himself for a short call or a long call or to bathe himself. He can only do that with the assistance of the prison officials, who are in uniform, and there are 2 who are in that room. That is the best I have witnessed. Not that there is any relative around. It is only the prison officials who are available in the room.
So what should the public, what is that strong message can give the public following the life?
First of all, he needs our prayers. Because if he has offered to tell me that he has never received any medication, yet it is the very reason which caused his evacuation from Luzira up to here, and according to him, he has never received any treatment ever since he arrived here. So he needs our prayers, and also to call upon the government to ensure that Honorable Ssegirinya receives adequate treatment once he's here. It will be absurd if we lose him under these circumstances. So we are trying our best to visit the doctors, his doctors, and see what exactly is happening on him. Yes.
As a lawyer, you've heard from the Honorable. At the same time, you are the minister in charge of that. What is your next step? He's not getting the medication, he's a member of parliament, and he's your colleague.
We need to engage the government, we need to engage the speaker, we need to engage all the stakeholders in this to ensure that Honorable Ssegirinya gets adequate treatment, even if it means evacuating him from the country. Under the prevailing circumstances, all that can be arranged. Because right now, what is so paramount is to secure his life.
So briefly, for those of you who are following us, the President Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu has made a surprise visit here at Mulago Referral Hospital, that is Mulago 6B, where Honorable Ssegirinya is being kept in the line of getting the treatment. But you've heard from the horse's mouth, Honorable Counsel. He has told you very well that he has not received any treatment since Friday. So really that's the sad news from that side. And inside the room, he's only having the soldiers. There is no family member. There is no his personal doctor. And so briefly, that's how the situation is really going on. They are taking 3 people. They had wanted 2, but for the request they have agreed. They are taking 3 people inside the room. And the first people to appear there is Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu, the president, together with Joel Sonyi, the spokesperson, accompanied by SGO, Secretary General of the party, that is Lewis David Rubongoya. And outside we can see the friend of Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu, Nubian Lee, is still around, Chairman Nyanzi. So meaning they are the next on the queue. That's how the real life is here. Mwe abatambulira mu lubiro Ssaabasajja nti embeera mugiwulidde. Honorable Abdullah Kiwanuka atutegeezezza embeera sinungi n'akamu, embeera eri eri munda sinungi n'akamu. Shamin, Maji. President here for my use of Tawasan. Why are you by you? So mbadde nkyakutegeeza nti bakirizaako abantu basatu. Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu, the president, yasobodde okuba nga ayingirayo. Secretary General David Lewis Rubongoya ng'ali wamu ne Joel Sonyi, spokesperson. Embeera eyo nga bw'ogiraba, obulamu bwe si bulungi okusinziira ku Honorable Abdullah Kiwanuka akutegeeza nti omukulu okuva yayitibwa tajjanjabibwanga tewebwanga ddagala apart from okumuggyako omusaayi buddakiika bamuggyako omusaayi naye tebamuwanga kintu kyonna. Tugenda mu maaso tulaba wali abasawo bagezako ku briefinga President Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu, Secretary General Ssaako n'omwogezi w'ekibiina bageza kubanga baba briefinga embeera y'obulamu bwe babusanze Robert Ssegirinya Muhammad okuva ku Lwokutaano ali wano naye tawebwanga kaddagala konna. Ebyokwerinda byo very tight from outside, kubeera ddala ku gate military police yeriwo bw'oyingira munda every checkpoint wabaddewo military point nebingi nti nga bulijjo in a Robert style president ayingiddewo bamwekanze bwekanze and they had no order to stop him as a straight obwedda buli watuuka bava bubi ng'ayitawo. So yembeera eyo in line of respect bwatyo a surprise visit wano e Mulago. Tulinde tulabe saidi ya Abdullah katujule tuinda president yenyine at briefing what is really happening musajja we kifaananyi kyetukulaga kiviira ddala eri munda naye nga tukozesa kamera yaffe eno lutunula wala kwekusikira ekifaananyi ekyo. So yembeera eyo naye nga chairman Nyanzi y'omukola bawerekeddeko tiimu eno sako ne Nubian Lee era nga bo bakyali bweru era nga bano bagenza okujja omu ku officials ba government naye wali munda. Ajjukira nti olunaku oluggulo palamenti ya Uganda bawaddeyo ekiteeso okuyita mu rope oba lead of opposition omukulu Mathias Mpuuga n'asaba abakulu bano bayingire mu nsonga zino. So olwaleero tubadde tusuubira speaker wa parliament oba omumyuka speaker Anita Among sako ne lead of opposition that is Honorable Mathias Mpuuga sako ne prime minister Mukyalo Nabanja abo baadde bakkanyiza nti bajje balambule. So eyo nga tulinde bifudde side yeeyo ninga ne president yenyiraga nti alina okwerabira ku musajja we. Jjukira nti omubiseera bye eby'eddembe azanya nnyo ne mukwano gw'oyo omubaka owa Kawempe North azze batera okuzanya nnyo mu mbeera ey'okusaagirira mujjukira ebiseera byayogera oluzungu olwakabinyonaga nti alumanyi. Mr. Update ye musajja eyeerambiza from zero to hero. So yembeera eyo eri wano ebyokwerinda byo biri guruguru. Prisons nga bw'ogiraba wano munda yeri in control naye tetumanyi munda kiki ekiriyo. Ne batugamba nti abasirikale babiri be baliyo munda be bamuliko kubanga balaba kiki ekigenda maaso.
Yes, briefly in English, what is currently happening is the surprise visit of our president, Kyagulanyi Ssentamu Robert, aka Bobiwine. He has just made a surprise visit to Mulago Hospital, where Hon Ssegirinya Muhammad is actually detained. It is a hospital, but is detained in the hospital because what is currently happening, the people handling him, no family member, no lawyer, no friend has been allowed to be close to him. All what is actually those that are having control over him are the security. It is the security that is having control over him, and they have not done any kind of medication. All they did was to get tests from him. They just made tests. They have never given him anything like a Panadol or any tablet since Friday. So it's a shame, but again, it's not shocking. That's what Museveni does. That's how he functions. So the president just made a surprise visit, and guess what? They did not expect this, and there was no time for them to mobilize the UPDF, the military, the LDU, and all the security apparatuses that always trail our president wherever he goes. Of course, just like I told you earlier on, that there are always those secret undercover spies that always trail our president, his movements here and there. But if he has not communicated that, hey, this afternoon I'm going to be here, they would not know. So this time around it was a surprise visit, and yes, he's going to get all facts. Just stay online, watch, share the message. He's going to brief us, he's going to brief the media, he's going to tell us what he has seen. Earlier on, it was Abdallah Kiwanuka who went in there, and what I just told you, it was actually from the mouth of Abdallah Kiwanuka that Honorable Ssegirinya Muhammad is just there. They just took samples of his blood, as in to just do 1, 2, 3 tests. Since Friday, he has never gotten anything like a tablet. Those were the words of Honorable Abdallah Kiwanuka. It's a shameful, and actually it's worrying, but all in all, the gentleman is critically ill. He needs special attention. He needs serious medical attention. He needs serious medical attention. bwe tutabako kye tukola agawalayi tetugamba nti ate tetwabimanya. Guys, the gentleman is rotting. Remember the first time he appeared in court, he was just having a rotting foot, and then the next time he appeared in court, the foot was rotting seriously. This time around, the situation worsened. He cannot speak well. He cannot, he cannot express. Just like you hear me, that's not how Ssegirinya can express himself as we speak now. Tasobola kwogera bulungi. Ali mu mbeera mbi nnyo. That is the situation. So it's good that our president always has this way of doing things in a Robert Dube style, because if he had communicated that, hey, he's going to check on Honorable Ssegirinya Muhammad in Mulago, tebandi mukkiriza, they would block him. But it has been a success that he has managed to reach to the Mulago, together with the Secretary General of the National Platform People Power and the spokesperson, that's Hon Ssegirinya, and the his closest friend, that is Nubian Lee, Chairman Nyanzi, and other leaders of the National Unity Platform. So for those who were wondering what's going on, that is the current update. That's what's going on. And the president is about to come out. They allowed only 30 people in there. The president is going to come out and brief the media the situation of Honorable Ssegirinya Muhammad. Yesterday, Good Samaritans, of course, sent us messages. There are always people inside there that care for others. So someone sent us messages that, hey, your gentleman is not doing well. That's why yesterday you saw very many updates about Ssegirinya Muhammad, the situation he was in. Yes, that was authentic information for those who follow us on different platforms. That was authentic. It was authentic. Omuntu yavuddeyo n'agamba bannange mubo bennyini munda nti omusajja wamwe tali mu mbeera nnungi. Abeebuuza lwaki ali mu mbeera eyo bamwagala bamukakakkirize nti Kyagulanyi Robert yali mabega w'ebijambi Masaka. There is nothing apart from that. Okumutulugunya konna kwayitamu ne kwagenda maaso n'okuyitamu as we speak now, it's because of that. So that is what's going on. In just a few minutes from now, let me see. Basically, I believe the president is about to come out and is going to be briefing us on the situation of our comrade Ssegirinya Muhammad. Nenga ali mu mbeera mbi gwe kyolina okumanya. Ali mu mbeera mbi nnyo. Nga Honorable Kiwanuka wakutegezeza. So let's wait and hear from the president himself, because as we speak right now, they are checking on him. As we speak right now, they are checking on him. I told you, nti abamuliko kusawa, people who have control over him, they denied the likes of friends, family, tuwali walugana na wamuliko. And to remind you, since Friday, he has never received any single medication. All they did was to do some tests here and there. Those are just updates. Okuveri Kiwanuka Abdallah ava omuchekinga ke yasose monda. So let me give you back the audio, because the president is about to come out. Wherever you're watching this from, whether you're watching from YouTube, Facebook, wherever you're watching this from, kindly spread this message. Abalabira ku JBMuwonge mubere, abalabira wona yona gye olabira, sharing this message. Yeah, the president, there he is. Your president akomyewo, the president Kyagulanyi Ssentamu Robert.
Can speak.
Sound, yeah. Check? Yeah.
We just saw Honorable Ssegirinya is in a terrible state. One of his feet is rotting away, and the other one is also infected now. His breathing is very much difficulty. He says he's in so much pain. But most importantly, he says he continues to be coerced into apologizing to Mr. Museveni. He told us that state operatives keep coming to him to coerce him to apologize to Museveni, disown our struggle, and say things that he does not believe in. We tried to encourage him to stay firm, but he's still in very much pain. We just call upon everybody to pray for Ssegirinya, but to continue demanding for his freedom, to see that he gets the medical attention of his choice, which he trusts, which he can be comfortable with. The Honorable Ssegirinya is in a very bad state, and we hope the worst does not happen to him. Yeah.
How hard was it for you to reach in there? We were here before and we were told that some MPs were not allowed to enter with phones.
Yeah, we were not allowed to enter with phones, which was okay with us. Of course, we just wanted, that's illegal, you all know, but we just wanted to see Honorable Ssegirinya. And like I said, he's in a very bad state. Pozi mu Luganda, tuvuddeyo tuva kulaba ku Honorable Ssegirinya. Honorable Ssegirinya ali mu mbeera mbi nnyo, assa bubi nnyo, afuna obuzibu bungi nnyo okussa ekigere kye ekimu kivunze n'ekirala nakyo kitandise kati okukosebwa. Tutegeeza nti ali mu bulumi bw'amaanyi, naye okusinga kwa byonna atutegeezezza nti abakozi ba gavumenti ba state operatives bamubeerako ebbanga lyonna nga bamukaka okwogera ku kamera, okwetondera mwami Museveni n'okwegaana ekibiina kyaffe n'okwegaana struggle gye tulimu. Atutegeezezza nti babeera bwemwetayirirako ensonga lwaki bamukumidde mu mbeera eno. Bategeeza nti singa avaayo neyetondera Museveni n'ayogera ne byeyatakiririzaamu bwe bajja okumuta. Kyenjagala okugamba bannayuganda, Honorable Ssegirinya omuteeke mu ssaala zammwe, mwongere okumusabira naye okusingira ddala mubanje obwenkanya eri Honorable Ssegirinya, kubanga bino byonna bye bali mumukolako bimenya amateeka. Honorable Ssegirinya nga munnayuganda omulala yenna ali entitled okweyimirirwa mu kooti, ali entitled okuteebwa naddala ng'ali mu mbeera gy'alimu asobole okufuna obujjanjabi bwasaanira. Naye singa asigala mu mbeera eno byonna tulibeeraliikirivu, kye tutayagala kiyinza okumutuukako.
Olowooza ku mbeera gy'olabyemu Honorable anaawonera mu ddwaliro lya Uganda oba osuubira bayinza omutwalako ebweru?
Engeri gye siri musawo sisobola kwogera na maanyi ku wa wayinza kuwonera, naye omuntu yenna alabira ddala nti Honorable Ssegirinya yeetaaga obujjanjabi obw'amaanyi, obujjanjabi obukugu. So nze nandirowooza gera buli omu bwalowooza nti bamuwe eddembe agende mu ddwaliro yakkiririzaamu lyeyeesiga, bamwekebeje basobole omuwa obujjanjabi obulungi.
Mr. President, maybe does he has a caretakers inside? Is he getting medication or?
Yeah, come again.
Is he having caretakers? Is he getting medication?
No, Honorable Ssegirinya has no single caretaker. It's only prison warders inside his ward. And like I was saying, they blocked us from entering with our phones, but he informed us that other people are allowed to go in with their phones and to also record him and push him to make statements that he doesn't believe in. Yes.
Mu Luganda mukamafu ayinamu abooluganda naki oba alimu yekka?
Honorable Ssegirinya talinamu wa Luganda yenna oba mujjanjabi yenna amuliko, wabula abakuumi ba prisoni be bamuliko bokka.
Dr. Katuweyo naye.
As you can see, is Dr. Mwebesa. He can't say anything. He's a former Director General. He was requested by the media to say something, he said no. So ebyokwerinda babrokinze Nubian Sako ne Ssentebe Chairman Nyanzi babaganye tumanye ensonga ki
tuyitire wano Nubian ayagala kuzanyira mu abaana basimu
unaekwasa huko mwayo
morning show.
Rukuma on your side. Mugenda underground bana.
Mugenda wansi.
Joe.
Excuse me.
So, I believe you've been following very well this live broadcast, and just to remind you what the president just got from inside there when he interacted with the Honorable Muhammad Ssegirinya. All you need to know, what Museveni wants is an apology from Ssegirinya Muhammad. Museveni wants Ssegirinya Muhammad to come out live on camera to testify that he's no longer a people power MP, is no longer an NUP leaning MP, is no longer into the struggle, to testify that Kyagulanyi Ssentamu Robert is the one behind the Bijambia massacre and massacre. So that is exactly what Museveni wants Ssegirinya to say. And in brief, from the words of our president Kyagulanyi Ssentamu, Museveni is like, once Ssegirinya does that, that's when he's going to be released. To remind you, since Friday when Ssegirinya was dumped at Mulago, he has never received any single medication. No one is attending to him unless those few police were there. No single family relative or friend or lawyer is actually allowed to be with him. Kyewuunyisa nenga ate kyekituufu kuba kati the president has met him and they have interacted. At least you've gotten an update. Very many people maybe did not believe all this, but at least now you are in the know of what is currently happening. So that is the update. This was a surprise visit made by our president Kyagulanyi Ssentamu. But I told you, if we had announced that he's going to visit Mulago, they wouldn't have allowed him. But since he does the things in a Robert style, today he's here. Actually, later on the day, he was meeting the leadership of Nakawa division. You saw that update as well. They were interacting with the leaders from Nakawa division. So they did not maybe expect him to, within a split seconds, to close to Mulago hospital. So this was a very big surprise visit to Mulago. And yes, he has managed to get each and every detail of what is currently happening to Hon Ssegirinya Muhammad. In Kugambye, as we speak now, the gentleman is critically ill. He cannot speak well. He's not attended to in terms of maybe giving him medication and all the kind. He needs a special treatment first of all, and he needs special medical attention. He needs special medical attention. So as we watch these videos, as you staring at your smartphone, scrolling and reading those comments that are scrolling on your smartphone, think about doing something to make sure that the freedom of Comrade Ssegirinya Muhammad is gained. Try to think about what we can do, as in what you can do, to make sure that we help our comrade regain his freedom. I told you, as you watch this live broadcast, as you read those comments on your smartphone, as you stare, because I'm very sure you're staring at your smartphone like it is, those watching from TVs, those watching from computers, those watching from smartphones, guys, let us not just watch these videos. We need to fight for our comrade, just like the way he has been fighting for us. He's critically ill. That's what I can say to you. So that was the update. Spread the message, spread the video, make sure that each and everyone gets to know about the current situation of Hon Ssegirinya Muhammad. Ngami about the surprise visit.
Oh. No, musajja.
Inacho ngamba sebo.
Bana uli wakana. Ante kazi. Gala omba vile bana. Gala.
Just to remind you, today is exactly 1 year ever since an attack on still our president Kyagulanyi Ssentamu was made. Last year, remember the 3rd of November. Today is the date, and yeah, you know what happened. It is shameful that ever since then nothing has changed. The situation continues to just worsen. Like what is currently happening to Comrade Ssegirinya Muhammad. The president had just told you that one of the foot, of course, rot, and actually the other one has also started rotting. The unfortunate part of it is all, no single medication is being given to him. So kyenyamiza kyewunyisa naye ate ludda tekyewunyisa olw'ensonga tuzze tulabe ebintu nga bino byeyongera kugamba embeera yeyongera kuba mbi buli dictator Museveni gyakoma okubeera nti ye yawamba obukulembeze bw'ensi yaffe eno Uganda. Buli lunaku olukya embeera yeyongera kuba mbi. Buli lunaku olukya embeera yeyongera kuba mbi nnyo. So that was the update, and that was the surprise visit. I'm very sure it has been a success. Our president has managed to visit Ssegirinya Muhammad. Nkugambye singa badde yategeezezzaako nti oba olwaliro ajja kuvisitinga Ssegirinya tebandi mukkiriza ekyo mukimanyi. Ninga bakugambye nti president waffe ebintu ebimu abikola mu Robert style, abaguddeko nga tewali n'omu yeetegese, nga tewali n'omu yakitegedde nako. So that was just us. Okay, I believe ka live broadcast eno nange kanjikomye wano musobola okujongerayo okubeera nti abatategeera kikigenda maaso bategeera ddala ki ekigenda maaso. Alright guys, nga nsembayo kambadizeyo message ya president just rewindingemu aba missings.
We just saw Honorable Ssegirinya is in a terrible state. One of his feet is rotting away, and the other one is also infected now. He's breathing with very much difficulty. He says he's in so much pain. But most importantly, he says he continues to be coerced into apologizing to Mr. Museveni. He told us that state operatives keep coming to him to coerce him to apologize to Museveni, disown our struggle, and say things that he does not believe in. We tried to encourage him to stay firm, but he's still in very much pain. We just call upon everybody to pray for Ssegirinya, but to continue demanding for his freedom, to see that he gets the medical attention of his choice, which he trusts, which he can be comfortable with. Honorable Ssegirinya is in a very bad state, and we hope the worst does not happen to him.
Yeah. How hard was it for you to reach in there?
We were here before and we were told that some MPs were not allowed to enter with phones. Yeah, we were not allowed to enter with phones, which was okay with us. Of course, we just wanted, that's illegal, you all know, but we just wanted to see Honorable Ssegirinya. And like I said, he's in a very bad state. Pozi mu Luganda, tuvuddeyo tuva kulaba ku Honorable Ssegirinya. Honorable Ssegirinya ali mu mbeera mbi nnyo, assa bubi nnyo, afuna obuzibu bungi nnyo okussa ekigere kye ekimu kivunze n'ekirala nakyo kitandise kati okukosebwa. Tutegeeza nti ali mu bulumi bw'amaanyi, naye okusinga kwa byonna atutegeezezza nti abakozi ba gavumenti ba state operatives bamubeerako ebbanga lyonna nga bamukaka okwogera ku kamera okwetondera mu Museveni n'okwegaana ekibiina kyaffe n'okwegaana struggle gye tulimu. Atutegeezezza nti babeera bwemwetayirirako ensonga lwaki bamukumidde mu mbeera eno. Bategeeza nti singa avaayo neyetondera Museveni n'ayogera ne byeyatakkirizaamu bwe bajja okumuta. Kyenjagala okugamba bannayuganda, Honorable Ssegirinya mumuteeke mu ssaala zammwe, mwongere okumusabira naye okusingira ddala mubanje obwenkanya eri Honorable Ssegirinya, kubanga bino byonna bye bali mumukolako bimenya amateeka. Honorable Ssegirinya nga munnayuganda omulala yenna ali entitled okweyimirirwa mu kooti, ali entitled okuteebwa naddala nga ali mubeera gy'alimu asobole okufuna obujjanjabi bwasaanira. Naye singa asigala mu mbeera eno byonna tulibeeraliikirivu, kyetutayagala kiyinza okumutuukako.
Olowooza ku mbeera gy'olabyemu Honorable anaawulira mu ddwaliro lya Uganda oba osuubira bayinza omutwalako ebweru?
Engeri gye siri musawo sisobola kwogera na maanyi ku wa wayinza kuwonera, naye omuntu yenna alabira ddala nti Honorable Ssegirinya yeetaaga obujjanjabi obw'amaanyi, obujjanjabi obukugu. So nze nandirowooza gera buli omu bw'alowooza nti bamuwe eddembe agende mu ddwaliro yakkiririzaamu lyeyeesiga, bamwekeredde basobole obujjanjabi
Mr. President, maybe does he has a caretakers inside? Is he getting medication or?
Yeah. Come again.
Is he having caretakers? Is he getting medication?
No, Honorable Ssegirinya has no single caretaker. It's only prison warders inside his ward. And like I was saying, they blocked us from entering with our phones, but he informed us that other people are allowed to go in with their phones and to also record him and push him to make statements that he doesn't believe in. Yes.
Mu Luganda mukama waffe ayinamu abooluganda naki oba ali mu
Honorable Ssegirinya talinamu wa Luganda yenna oba mujjanjabi yenna amuliko, wabula abakuumi ba prison be bamuliko bokka.
Dr. Katuweyo naye